In preparation for his boxing match with KSI on the 9th of November, Logan Paul recently released a new documentary video titled The Maverick, Official Boxing Documentary. And for the first 10 minutes of this 40-minute video, he almost exclusively talked about his Suicide Force controversy that happened back in the beginning of 2018. And since it was so long ago and Logan Paul has brought it up so many times even before this documentary came out, for a lot of people this was the final straw. Keemstar vented his frustrations on Twitter when he said, "Good grief, Logan Paul, we it." I think he meant we get it. Either way, he keeps trying to push this message like somehow Suicide Force was an injury that he overcame. Stop using Suicide Force. The whole fucking world knows what happened. You're at the point where you're trying to use it for clout and sympathy. Stop. Keem then posts a picture of some Twitter replies. The first one comes from Anthony, who says, "It was a huge learning experience for him." To which Spy Monkey responds, "There's no point in arguing with someone with that logo," pointing out that Anthony's profile picture is of Logan Paul's brand logo. And then of course someone replies to Keem pointing out Spy Monkey's 2009 troll face. Both profile pictures are pretty bad. Mike Majlak, who is co-host on Logan Paul's podcast called Impulsive and one of Logan Paul's best friends, replies to Keem by saying, "Why don't you stick a cork in it and enjoy the damn show, Keem?" Keem then replies to Mike by saying, "It's the same show over and over. Logan has had severe lapse in judgment and then becomes a boxer to overcome his severe lapses in judgment. Why don't you guys just focus on boxing? Stop milking the Suicide Force a bit to seem like he's a hero for surviving. He pulls less views than JJ." Obviously, JJ being KSI. Mike responds to Keem by saying, "Did you never learn to not bite the hand that feeds you? You built that whole set off Logan and Jake. If their legacy stops, your ass gets Thanos snapped back to non-existent." Keem then replies to him by saying, "Yeah, I'm real sorry, Mike. But before Jake and Logan were even YouTubers, I was a successful YouTuber with millions of fans and have been for 10 fucking years. However, Mike, you were a complete no one before Jake and Logan." Mike replies, laughing my ass off, "I was a little busy building a publicly traded company that does more sales in a day than you'll ever do in your life. Just keep reporting the news we make, Keem. We got a killer story coming for you November 9th. Net Nobody, who's also Sky Does Minecraft, replied to him by saying, "Keem more than likely has made more off his off-brand Minecraft game than you have in your entire career. Just saying." Referencing Fortress Craft, which was a Minecraft ripoff that was published onto the Xbox 360 store back before Minecraft had a version of the game on the Xbox 360. So obviously, with the massive popularity of Minecraft at the time and no way to play it on Xbox and the massive popularity of the Xbox 360, it sold a lot of copies and caused Keem to become a millionaire. Anyways, back to the Twitter fight. Keem replies to Mike by saying, "I really don't think you want to flex bank accounts with me, buddy. And November 9th will be a story. Logan Paul overcame the Japan Forest, and KSI knocked him out. I can see the next doc already." L. Donnelly responds to Keem by saying, "Love how people always say to stop bringing the Suicide Forest accident up, but all he does is bring it up. Like, bruh, you good." Keem replies to this by saying, "Exactly. Logan Paul talks about the Suicide Forest more than anyone. We supposed to forgive and forget, but he keeps milking it." While this Twitter feud was going on, Keemstar decided to poke a bit of fun at Mike by pretending to have found his alt account and posting these images, which shows a fan called Jamie responding to Keemstar by saying, "This dude at Keemstar is legit obsessed with Logan. God damn. Hop off his dick before Mike does a poet's corner about you. I stand by Mike 100%, no matter what. He does Connecticut proud. Always will. And that's hard to come by. Keep it up. Every time I watch The Night Shift, I have to make myself some buttery toast afterwards. It's only right. Keep up the great work, bro. Mike Pure." It's a storm of information like a monsoon. Land mothers. No one landed on the moon. Bars. At Mike. Mike responds to Keem's tweet by saying, "I guess real respect's real. You could learn something from this young man." So that's about it for that Twitter exchange in particular, but it's far from the end of all the fighting. As many of you guys know, there was a press conference for the KSI versus Logan fight yesterday, and a lot of trash talk went down within that press conference. After it happened, Logan Paul tweeted out, "I kept asking him math questions. He got mad at 10 times 10 and pushed me." Shaking my head. "I didn't even get to division."
That thing went about a half an hour. We had family, we had friends involved.
Wait a second.
Now we've got some action. Are you surprised by this though, Todd?
Logan, what's 7 times 8? JJ. My favorite part.
That's why I've put blood, sweat, and tears into this, making sure I push myself to the limit, and I've come back a beast.
I thought you said you didn't bleed.
What?
I thought you said you didn't bleed. You said that.
Yeah, I don't bleed.
So when you say you put blood, sweat, and tears, what do you mean when you say the blood part?
Yeah, internally. Cool, all right, cool.
11 times 11.
Yeah,
It's 121.
Yeah, okay.
And speaking of favorite parts of the press conference, I had a chance to watch it and there were quite a few highlights, so I figured I'd share with you guys my favorite moments from the press conference. Here's a little compilation I whipped up.
Yeah, he has reflexes, he has legs, he has everything, and he's white. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he's gonna be the greatest thing ever touched.
And I think the audiences we've seen, both online, live at press conferences on either side of the pond, really speak to that, and it's going to be a fantastic event. I'm getting texts from all corners of the world, people saying, can you get my kids a shout-out video? Thank you both for doing that. They're slightly distracted right now. But listen, we've been banging the drum this fall.
And one thing that's fascinated me in the build-up to this fight is how close these guys have been to their teams and how much the teams want to win as well. Of course, KSI are very close with Vidal Riley, who's a pro fighter himself.
And you came to this war with a butter knife as a trainer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vidal Riley.
The butter knife.
The butter knife.
The real life butter knife.
Hey guys, why don't we try asking Logan a boxing question? Let's try that. Let's see how much he knows about boxing. Real quick, okay, Muhammad Ali is your guy, right?
As in, like, what, like, do I know him?
No. As in, like, you look up to him. You look up to him.
Are you going to quiz me on boxing?
Well, okay, let's go.
So this is boxing trivia.
Oh, no, let's
and
go.
And is this why you're going to beat me in the fight?
So, do you know who Muhammad Ali fought? Do you know,
Like in general?
Three people?
I don't want to play this game with you.
Okay, there we go.
Well, also, how is this in any capacity? How does this decide?
You don't know
if you're the better
anything
boxer
when
than
it
me?
comes to boxing.
You don't know anything when it comes to anything.
You don't.
You strike me as a dumb person. Do you know what
You
decapitate
didn't answer
means?
my question.
Decapitate.
Talk
4
to me
syllables.
about
Define
boxing.
decapitate.
Let's talk about boxing.
Do a simple arithmetic for me.
What are you going to do when I get rid of your jab?
What is 7 times 8?
What are you going to do
What is 7
when I
times
get
8?
rid of your hook cross?
Do you want me to tell you my game plan? Because that would be
Why
silly
is your
of
body
me.
always open?
I'll answer the Muhammad Ali question.
George Foreman.
If you tell me what 7 times 8 is. You can't do math.
Oh, shit, I can't do it, bro. Oh, sorry, man.
It's 56.
Shit. Okay, calm.
You fucking dumbass.
Great. So what do you know about boxing?
Well, I don't understand what you want me to tell you what I know about boxing. Answer me what 9 times 9 is. It's 81, you fucking moron.
I'm glad you've done well with the maths, but like let's see how you do when it comes to actually boxing.
You guys haven't sparred with no headgear?
Let me just finish my question to Eddie.
I'm not gonna let you do anything that I want to let you do. Because I don't care about you. Because I don't know who you are.
You know what? This week I can't be us, man. I can't even lie to you.
Are you featured on JJ's song? Are you featured on? Are you on it too? Or?
No, I wish I was, but I'm not. Sorry.
I bet you do.
I wish a lot of things. Right? I wish you'd let me speak, but you ain't gonna fulfill that. So.
Nah, probably not, bro. Because this is my country, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of your fighter.
God bless America.
Facts. True. Facts. God bless America. I'm quoting Jeff Mayweather, KSI's coach. It was basically a good thing that I was part of the camp because I did have to harness everybody in and make everyone realize that no matter what, he's not a real fighter.
Okay. All right, well.
You know, your coach said that about you.
We'll see on Saturday.
Yes, we will, but
fighter, then.
Is he your coach?
I mean, yes.
Then why is he saying you're not a real fighter? Am I missing something, or are you not a real fighter?
Well, I'm a real fighter. I know
Not
who
according
I am.
to your own coach, who trains with you every day for the past month.
Shannon, clear your throat, man. Stop making noises.
You paying him. Of course he ain't gonna beat you up.
Okay.
He ain't teaching you nothing. He taking your money, bro.
This is an
you
ego
gonna get
thing
hurt
for
Saturday
Vidal,
night, bro.
Jesus.
You gonna get hurt, bro. Real
Can
talk.
someone
this
shut
man
this hype
prepared,
man
man.
up?
He prepared, Eddie. I'm telling you.
You're
he
a hype
prepared.
man. You're literally a hype man.
Yeah, with a
Get
vicious
out
punch.
Get out
with a
his
vicious
ass.
punch. 37 first-round knockouts for a reason. I bring something to the game. Savagery. That's what I bring, savagery. And that's what we come in with
you bring
Saturday night.
annoyance.
And
Savagery. Savagery.
Fuck me, man. And
Savagery,
drugs.
Saturday night. I'm going to be holding them back.
Annoyance and drugs.
I'm going to be holding them back.
You know you can't wear that bandana in the fight, right?
Yes, I do know that.
Does that scare you? Big target.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
Big
I'm
target.
terrified.
I can see it. I can
I'm
see you're still
shaking in my
slouching.
boots. Oh.
You are still slouching.
Shit.
You're joking, but when you put your hand here, you're shaking.
Not my bandana.
You know what that's called? Deflecting truth with comedy.
Take that bandana off. Take that thing off your head.
I mean, I think you've been doing that the whole time, but that's just you.
Okay.
But you know what?
You push through it because you're a tough guy and you're a real boxer, but not according to your coach. Go ahead, finish the question.
Either way, yeah. Take that away from
Unfortunately,
me.
your legacy ends
Trust me,
Saturday.
I'm going to break you. Everything I do will have intent, and you will notice that, and you will feel that.
I would hope so.
And you're going to fucking die.
Death?
Best believe.
All right.
Yeah.
Death, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
Big
keep,
man
we'll
on
keep it
campus.
civil, please, gentlemen.
Look at the cock on this guy. Shit.
And then finally, after the press conference, JJ had to tweet out, "Just want to clarify a statement I made at yesterday's press conference. I don't intend to kill Logan physically tomorrow. I only intend to kill his YouTube career and spirit. After this fight, I still want Logan to be alive and well." I can't believe he had to clarify that. I mean, I doubt KSI actually wants someone dead, but that's about it for the tweets regarding the Logan Paul versus KSI fight. As most of you guys know, the fight is actually going to be going down tomorrow, and I'm very curious to see how many of you guys are actually going to watch it and who you think is going to win. So be sure to tell me in the comment section down below. Personally, I'm not really sure. I don't have a favorite YouTuber between these two or any sort of stakes riding on either side. Objectively, I think maybe Logan is possibly the better fighter. Just looking at it from an outside point of view with my relatively limited knowledge of both of these guys' training, it just seems that Logan is more passionate about the fight, whereas KSI is still working hard at it, but just not as insanely dedicated as Logan is. But I could be wrong, so I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment section below. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe with notifications on, as I'm dedicated to keeping you up to date with all the news going on within the community. If you want to hear my thoughts and opinions on all the news as it happens, be sure to follow my Twitter, as I'm frequently sharing my thoughts there. And thank you so much to my channel members for supporting the channel. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.